Hi, I'm Rebecca here at the Coastal Discovery Museum, and today we are reading The Mermaid's Friends by Nina Leipold. The mermaid of Hilton Head, Nina, loves living in the waters around Hilton Head Island. She swims freely and frolics with her ocean friends all day long. However, she didn't always live here. Mermaid Nina was at one time nomadic, which means she traveled with her mermaid pod along the East Coast. One day, she discovered that the sea turtles who lived on Hilton Head needed help, so she stayed and helped the sea turtles successfully nest and return to the sea. It made her sad to leave her mermaid pod, but she quickly made new friends, like Sammy the sand dollar, Tony the human, Pinky Plankton, Captain Rick, Puff the pufferfish, and Sailor Scruffy. She was also adopted by a pod of dolphins, which included Nick, Lily, Cheerio, Betty, Chopper, Rowdy, Stan, Smitty, and Stu. Her best friend ever, though, was Lily. Lily and Mermaid Nina swam together every day. They made each other laugh, they splashed with the manatees, and they helped save the sea turtles together. They were inseparable. Their favorite thing to do was to swim up to Sailor Scruffy's boat to say hello to Pinky Plankton and turn all the humans on board into ocean ambassadors by teaching them how to protect the ocean. Lily and Mermaid Nina loved working together as a team with Sailor Scruffy and Pinky Plankton. One day, Lily and Mermaid Nina were teaching Pinky Plankton's friends on the boat what they needed to know to become ocean ambassadors, when all of a sudden a man with a net snuck up behind them. It was Professor Al G. "Watch out!" yelled Pinky Plankton. "Behind you!" Lily and Mermaid Nina turned around to see Professor Al G throwing a net into the air above them. Mermaid Nina swam quickly down to the bottom of the sea to escape the net. Lily tried to follow her mermaid friend, but she wasn't fast enough and was captured. Professor Al G quickly scooped Lily up before Mermaid Nina could resurface and drove away in the boat. As he was driving away, he turned back and warned the ocean ambassadors, "I'll be back for that mermaid." When Mermaid Nina returned to the surface, she was devastated. Sailor Scruffy, Pinky Plankton, and all the ocean ambassadors on board were sad too. Mermaid Nina swam off to find out why this happened and where her best friend Lily was being taken. She asked Stu and the rest of the pod. She asked the sea turtles, Sammy the sand dollar, Puff the pufferfish, and even the sharks. No one had any answers. Finally, when she was swimming by Hilton Head Harbor Marina, she saw Tony the human. She asked him why this happened to Lily. "I know exactly why this happened," Tony the human said. "Professor Al G captures dolphins and puts them into tanks where people pay to swim with them. He makes a lot of money doing this. I'm sure he would like to have a mermaid swim in the tanks too." "But Lily has a family and friends who live here. She doesn't want to live in a tank. That sounds horrible," Mermaid Nina responded. "How can we get her out?" Tony the human knew how to stop this from happening, and he knew it would not be easy. The reason this happens is because people pay to see the dolphins in the tanks. If people stop buying tickets to see them, then Lily will be released and reunited with you and her family. This made sense to the mermaid. So she set out on a mission to teach people about how horrible captivity is and get people to stop buying tickets so she could get her best friend back. Mermaid Nina told everyone she knows about what happened. They didn't know that when they see dolphins swimming in tanks, they are being held captive and are very sad. Dolphins always smile, so it's very hard to tell when they are sad. They know how much Lily loves her family and friends. They know it is wrong to keep her in a small tank far away from them. Together, they all decided not to buy tickets to see a dolphin in a tank ever again. All the humans who heard Mermaid Nina's story went out and told everyone they know. Mermaid Nina, Pinky Plankton, and Sailor Scruffy continued to teach the new ocean ambassadors about Lily and the other dolphins in tanks too. The more people who learned about how terrible captivity was for the dolphins, the less people bought tickets. Professor Algae was losing a lot of money and he was not happy. He needed to make money quickly or he would soon have to release the dolphins back into the wild. One day, while Mermaid Nina was talking with Pinky Plankton, Sailor Scruffy, and the ocean ambassadors, Professor Algae returned for the mermaid just like he said he would. "Behind you, Mermaid Nina!" yelled Pinky Plankton. Mermaid Nina turned quickly and saw Professor Algae with the net, just like before, but this time Pinky Plankton had a plan. Pinky Plankton remembered how Puff Puff would blow up like a bubble to fend off predators, so she made bubble wands, and Mermaid Nina cast a spell over them, so that any bad person who came into contact with the bubbles would become very confused. Pinky Plankton gave a magical bubble wand to each of the ocean ambassadors, and they blasted the magical bubbles right at him. Sure enough, Professor Algae became very confused. He couldn't even remember why he was there, and soon he drove off. Pinky Plankton and the ocean ambassadors saved the mermaid. They won! When their boat returned to the marina, Pinky Plankton, Sailor Scruffy, and all the ocean ambassadors celebrated. Even Tony the human and Captain Rick joined in. Not only did the ocean ambassadors earn their official badges that day, but they also saved the mermaid. They were so happy. Today, Mermaid Nina is very lucky to live in the wild with her dolphin pod. She is so grateful for Pinky Plankton, Sailor Scruffy, and all of the ocean ambassadors who keep her and the rest of her dolphin pod safe from Professor Algae. Sadly, Lily still lives in the tank and the Mermaid Nina misses her. But she knows that one day, with the help of her friends spreading the word, enough people will stop buying tickets to see the dolphins in tanks, and she will be reunited with her best friend. The end. Thank you for joining us.